on 2K Sports. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for Chicago, we've got Patrick Williams. James Harden out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
Making the difficult look easy. That's what James Harden does. Taking contact, making the basket.
Morant against Harden. Okay, knockout.
Man. Wow. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we're about a minute into the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
LaVine finds Williams. Here's Thomas. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 6-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And Richard Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on this game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Harden against Morant. Pass to Bane. And he drives in. Williams grabs the board.
Showing great intensity around the rim. Part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Harden against Morant. And here is Williams. And it's blocked. LaVine passes to Thomas. The 3. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. Thomas has got 14 points. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Memphis calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Chicago making some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Williams. White comes in for LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Harden. Here's Pippen, pounded by Ball. Works for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. DeRozan. And he buries his first look.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
They need this. Drops in the 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Chicago, they're sitting in a good position now with the top spot in reach, but it's been a very uneven season for them overall with plenty of challenges.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Thomas passes to DeRozan.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Just terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Arabia. Over DeRozan. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Now ball. It's Thomas on the wing. Kept alive. Another shot. Can't get the layup.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Pippen pass to Smart. It's hauled in by White.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Thomas from behind the arc. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Works for 3. The shot no good. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Zach LaVine out there with James Harden. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Thomas in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
Hey, guys, the top in the last game against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had 57 points, and he came out of nowhere in that one, burying some triples in the process. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Morant against Harden. Oh, Morant from close range.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Pass to LaVine. It's Thomas on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Kicks it out to Bane. 14 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Bane's got his first basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say, he plays like he's been slighted.
Morant, the pass to Williams. Aldama outside. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's Chicago.
At the end of the first half, with a score, the Bulls 50, the Grizzlies 29.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Bulls shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward.
Bulls foul. Thomas. First personal foul.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson down low. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Aldama. From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Tricky move by Jackson Jr. He's a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
For the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Aldama outside. Levine against Bane. Outside Morant. Over Harden. Morant, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 8 points.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, you can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, the #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time. Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. Thomas, that's good.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Morant drawing the double team. Williams on the wing. There's the drive. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Bane. Uses the glass on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They've become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. You can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. LaRavia comes in for Aldama. Burks, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Marcus Smart in for Desmond Bane. Ball outside. Back to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Oh, DeRozan with the block.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made 1 shot yet. I feel for him.
To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Burks for three. Here's LaRavia. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And DeRozan, here we go. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Smart. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Bulls making a switch here. Asumu's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for LaRavia. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Smart passes to Burks. Cans it from the wing. Burks has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
The Bulls with another miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Burks. Pass to Vucevic. Smart with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
It's just the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan on full display. He's just like a gazelle in the open court.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Thomas in the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And he's good on the second. Now Harden. Pass to Williams. Left side LaVine over Bane. Good on the 13-footer. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Smart hoop by LaVine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
And here's Bane. Releases. They get it again. No luck on that one. And Harden's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Good whistle there.
First team
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Pippen, he's checked in for Morant. Outside Harden. Back to Thomas. Williams grabs the board.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pippen, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Throws it up high. Williams' shot is good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Pippen, defended by Harden. Pass to Williams. Here's Bane. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Williams up top. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Patrick
Harden's
Williams.
got 7 assists in the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Pippen. Takes it inside. He got a piece of it. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Chicago foul.
Caruso.
Timeout called for Memphis. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to
Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Burks. And it's Desmond Bane in for Smart.
Desmond Bane.
Morant with it. So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular seasons, but not the smart ones. Part of that is, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Prophet.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And here's Memphis. They trail by 16.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
John Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside, Williams. Back to Thomas. The three is up. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Shoots over Levine. And it's Memphis with another.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thanks.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Al menos dame